damaged basement in Prince George's County, Maryland. It's the last Sunday Songs of the year, you guys. Thanks for being here. I hope your holiday season is going really well. I'm thrilled to be with you tonight. I'm going to explain to some of you newcomers tonight how all of this works, but first, I just want to start playing a couple tunes because I'm excited to play. Silver cans and bronze-colored dirt. Silver cans and bronze-colored dirt. Things end so soon, 'neath the parking lot moon. Silver cans and bronze-colored dirt. She said, let's call it quits. Let's not call it the end of the world. Call it what you will. I'm heartbroken still. Words are just words. Road salt on I-95. Road salt on I-95. Forget what you're told. It's bound to get cold. Oh, there's road salt on I-95. I call today a disaster. She calls it December the 3rd. Call it what you will. I'm heartbroken still. My words are just words. On a brief and star-stricken night. On a brief and star-stricken night. I called a name on the road from Spokane. On a brief and star-stricken night. I hear blue heron crying. Some folks just call it a bird. Call it what you will. I'm heartbroken still. Words are just words. Some calling it the beginning, but for right now they'll go unheard. Call it what you will. I'm heartbroken still. Words are just words. Thank you very much, and welcome to Sunday Songs. Let me know in the comments where you guys are watching from tonight. It's always my favorite part of the show. I just got to go into the world, IRL, in real life, and play for a bunch of people in Minneapolis, in St. Paul, in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, and in Oak Park, Illinois, Chicago, basically, and it was wonderful. Our old friend Phil is checking in from Pullman, as usual. Charles is checking in from North Carolina. Chris York checking in from Iowa City. You know, we were looking for an Iowa City gig on the run, and it just, now that the mill is gone, it didn't work out that time. Take a walk on Sunday, it ain't that hard. Take a walk on Sunday, it ain't that hard. If my thoughts are hard to gather, if I don't know where to start, it ain't my mind that matters, for I have an unsophisticated heart. I tried to trust a stranger, it got hard. You know, I tried to trust a stranger, and it got hard. Now I see things like a soldier, and I'm jealous of the dark. But if my eyes have only gotten older, I still have an unsophisticated heart. Oh, my eyes will be hard and my voice will be guarded, my mind so bewildered and buried in the garden. You may still know me by just one part. I tried to keep your secret, it got hard. There was nowhere I could keep it, and it got hard. And there's one thing that's for certain, when they come with their dogs and their guards, I can't hide behind the thinnest of curtains, for I have an unsophisticated heart. For I Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for stopping in tonight. Ben is checking us out from Grand Rapids, Michigan. That's a good place. I've played there before. I played like an event space there. It wasn't a club. I can't remember what they were calling it. Scott Bass is checking in from Baltimore. How about them Terps? I've been to 2 Terps games this year. I guess you're talking about the basketball team. I guess they're doing great. I went to a couple football games this year with my son, and the Terps were great. They lost one and they won one, but it was good on both. All right, Andrew's joining us from Vancouver, per usual. Tom is checking us out from Mission, Kansas, per usual. Man, this is great. We have all of our, I guess since it's the last Sunday Songs of the year, all the regulars had to show out in force, man. I love it. I've been getting to meet Sunday Songs listeners at shows. I got to meet our resident bookkeeper, Christopher Wilson, in Houston last month. Something of a Sunday Songs celebrity. I got to meet him in Houston. That was great. This is a song off an album called The Great Despiser. To meet me is to dare into the darkness, but if you are devoted to a dream, go and light the lantern, leave your family abandoned. Meet me by the shallow of the stream. Oh, meet me by the shallow of the stream. To ask me is to love with hesitation. My answer is the same as it has been. Here is my affection, no conditions and no questions. Open up the door and let me in. I'll open up the door and let me in. Trust me is to travel past the towers. Those who make it back from here are few. It takes all of your devotion to have courage for a moment. The world has bested better men than you. How the world has bested better men than you. To love me is to sit upon the mountain. Every step is harder than the last, but to find the step above it is to triumph, is to summit. Taste the frigid water from the tap. I'll taste the frigid water from the tap. Curse me for the life we left behind us is to misremember what was caused. For from the vacant cradle to the empty kitchen table, oh, show me what was precious that was lost. I'm sorry that I said it, and I know it might be reckless. Ah, show me what was precious that was lost. Thank you very much. Where are you guys watching from? There we go, yeah. So Christopher, he lives in Arlington, Texas, so I expected to see him in Dallas, but he surprised me at the Mucky Duck in Houston, which was very fun. I did 2 shows there. Bryant says, I'm listening from Spanish Fork, Utah, which was harder to learn guitar, harmonica. Harmonica is not hard to learn. Harmonica is so not hard to learn that I don't know if you have anything like this in your life, but it's something that was so easy to learn that you can't even take a compliment from somebody on it. Like if someone's like, hey, I like that harmonica playing, you have to be like, well, I'd rather a compliment for something that was actually difficult to do. You know what I mean? Then you can work for years on something that's really hard, and it gets no notice whatsoever. So, that's not me being weird or anything. I'm just saying. Long story short, guitar much harder to learn than harmonica. Harmonica, don't even try to learn it. You just get one, you put it on, and then you think, just pretend like you're singing. Basically, you fuddle your way around it, and in about a year or 2, you'll be fine. Trust me. When I was a young man, I released my feet. You know that? It's not low enough. I gotta do it. In case you can't tell, I put my voice through the paces this week. This one here. When I was a young man, I released my feet. Yeah, that's good. That'll be good. When I was a young man, I released my feet. May carried me strong across the trouble I'd meet. When without peace, when weary the most, they'd head for the east and I'd sleep on the coast. When the summer was ripe, come and knock on my door. See my friends and their pipes sit upon my porch. My life was the highway, my light was the bridge. I got high in a way that I haven't got since. Oh, my Chesapeake, oh, my Chesapeake. Forget all the things my soul does seek. A boy needs no dinner when the tobacco is sweet. I'll sleep tonight on the Chesapeake. We ran down our nights in rundown hotels with balcony cries in bottles and bells. To abandoned weeks, to hangover days, to not quit tomorrow, but we could quit today. Oh, my Chesapeake, oh, my Chesapeake. Forget all the things my soul does seek. Another Sunday did, another needless week. I'll sleep tonight on the Chesapeake. And now every summer I hear no call. If my friends are not lawyers, they don't work at all. You can call that man history who lives in the past. Can you blame him for asking for something to last? Oh, my Chesapeake, oh, my Chesapeake. Forget all the things my soul does seek. I guess the moment is best when the moment is brief. I'll sleep tonight on the Chesapeake. I'll sleep tonight on the Chesapeake. I'll sleep tonight on the Chesapeake. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Allie's checking us out from Brazil. Dang, man. We got 2 people checking us out from Brazil. Is that a coincidence? Or what? Sarah's checking us out from Baton Rouge. Right on. Love it. David's checking us out from Petoskey. Robert and his wife are checking us out from Eugene, Oregon. We're going to try something new tonight for the request portion of the show. We're gonna there's going to be a mechanism by which you're going to be able to come onto the show and you and I will chat. Whoever decides that they'd like to do a request, you'll be able to chat So am I able? Yeah. So I can post a comment here. So I'm going to post this comment. If you later in the show, not right now. Don't do it right now. Okay, please don't do it. But bookmark this comment. All right. You see my comment down at the bottom here? That should go to YouTube, I'm guessing. Oh, it went to Facebook and it went to YouTube. So if you click on that later in the night when we're going to do requests, basically it's going to allow you to. It turns on your camera and your phone and your microphone, and you can come on the show and we'll talk for a second, and you can ask, not just via the live chat here, but you can directly ask me a song that you'd like to play. This software just added this feature, and I'm very excited to use it tonight. It could go horribly wrong. Please, no, what was that Google chat roulette thing where people would just be naked? Like, none of that, guys, okay? Just be decent, and we're going to try this. So can you guys see? Let me know if you can see this link that I put in there, and we'll do some of it later. That'll be very fun. I was born into a circus, but I ran off to join a home. Oh, they said that I was worthless, that my family died unknown. So it gets and so it goes, that's what you get, I suppose, for wanting something more than a life of walking roads. All the Christians left behind at the crossroads of your town, oh, they're playing truth or dare neath the sanctuary now. Some wish they had the truth, some wish they had to go, but there ain't no sense in leaving from the only game you know. Oh, I know how good you are, how hard it is, how good you are. There's a butler in your hallway, he is troublesome and old. He repeats the word of life to describe your family gold. You ask him please to go, but there's one thing you don't know. He carved April 7th, 65 into the side of your piano. Oh, I know how good you are, how hard it is, how good you are. Everything that you were meant for, everything that you were born to do, does not need you to do it. Somebody else was born to do it too. You're like a half-grown man. You barely learn how to stand. If you shut up with what you're chosen, you'll hear something choosing you. Oh, I know how good you are, how hard it is, how good you are. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Let's see here. I think, you guys, I think we'll do it a little early. I think it's time for America's favorite time to cry. Soft Boy Poem Corner. Okay, this is a poem. There's a fella, this is another person I got to meet IRL at our gig in Austin. There's a fella that's been sending me a ton of poems named Brad Whittington. He's a novelist. He's fantastic. Um, and he sent me this poem that I think is kind of dark, but is very beautiful. It's by Len Roberts. Shrinking as they rise, the constellations grow so much smaller late at night when I walk softly out of the house, trying not to wake anyone up, sitting here on the blue porch to see Cassiopeia the size of a bookend, Draco the dragon smaller than a milk snake, realizing again I am shrinking. The picture taken last month in which my son rises above my head, so much like the one taken of me and my father, as we stood in front of St. Bernard's, my graduation diploma in my folded hands, his pock-marked face looking into my neck, my padded shoulders level with his bloodshot eyes. And I know the bells were ringing, and the people all around us were laughing and loudly talking, that cars swished by in the afternoon sun. But I just looked down on my father's waved hair, smelled the Schaefer's on his dark breath, refusing to shake his hand, which even now holds itself out, 23 years after his death, into this clear night, December, Pennsylvania air. I told you it's kind of dark, but it's good. It's a beautiful one, man. Okay, only because I'm so excited about this new method of taking requests. So here I'm going to post it again. Click here to join show and make a request. So what you do is you just click on that link there, okay? And it's going to allow you to come onto the show and request your song in person, so to speak. Is what it'll do. Let's see. Susan's watching from Liverpool, New York. Jim was at the Turf Club show in St. Paul. That was awesome. Okay, guys, we have our first Sunday song request guest. Chip, you ready? First Sunday song request guest. Chip, what's going on, man? Request guest. Chip, what's going on, man?
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, brother. Well, it looks like you're tuning in from Chicago tonight. I'm good, brother. Well, it looks like you're tuning in from Chicago tonight.
Oh no, I just love Chicago.
Fair enough, man. What can I play for you tonight, man?
I just love Chicago. N-
What can I play for you, man?
My absolute favorite one is "If Still It Can't Be Found."
Yeah, man. Yep, you got it, brother. Thank you. I would stay on the phone with you a little bit longer here, but I think we have like a little delay thing going on. But thank you for listening, Chip. I appreciate it, and I'll play that song for you right now. Happy holidays,
Yeah,
man.
weird lag.
Got it. Right on. Peace, brother. All right. So that was Chip. I think the way that this will work best, you guys, is if you're going to do it, if you can have earbuds in or AirPods in, that'll work best. But for Chip, I'm going to play him his tune. There's a road I have known I could always find. If I walked ahead, I could look behind. If I fell behind, I could always know. If it's not around this corner, it's around the next. If it's not beyond this river, it's beyond the rest. And if still it can't be found, it's probably for the best. There's a hand I have known I could always hold, through the night so long, through the day so fair. If I lost my grip, I would not despair. If it's not around this corner, it's around the next. If it's not beyond this river, it's beyond the rest. And if still it can't be found, it's probably for the best. So I'll keep walking on and often. You can hear the echoes of my steps. If it's not around this corner, it's around the next. If it's not beyond this river, it's beyond the rest. And if still it can't be found, it's probably for the best. If still it can't be found, it's probably for the best. There's a road I have known I could always find. That one was for Chip. Thank you, Chip. Thanks for listening, brother. I appreciate it. And thanks for being our initial Sunday Songs request guest. Let's see. All right, let's try this. I got a guest with earbuds in here, so this could really work. Let's see. Chris, how you doing? Welcome to the show.
I'm well. How are you doing?
I'm better than I deserve. Where are you calling in from, man?
Iowa City.
Oh, right on, right on. Where's the place to play there now that the mill is gone?
Uh, yeah, that's tough. I would say the Engler, but it's awfully big.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of good places anymore.
You know, they used to do a series if you couldn't fill up the Englert, which holds, let's say, 1,500 people or something like that. They did a series where they sat the audience on the stage. They put a couple hundred people on the stage. And it was really
Yeah,
cool. I did that a couple times, so maybe we can get them to bring that back.
absolutely. Would love it.
What can I play for you tonight, man?
I would love to hear After Curfew.
Sure, man. Absolutely. Thank you. That's a great
Perfect.
request.
Cheers.
Thanks for being here, and thanks for being a guest on the show, man. Peace. Excellent. Thanks for your request, Chris. So it looks like, yeah, that's the vibe. If you got, I think earbuds are the vibe to come on the show. I think that'll make it doable. Otherwise, we're going to end up in a feedback loop. This is for Chris, all the way out in Iowa City. We found you in the street with a list of all our names. There were stars beside the strongest and the weakest. They cut you quite a deal, almost too good to refuse. But some of us don't just worship what's convenient. We thought that our distance was safe, but wickedness can travel. You are not fragile. You are not fragile. You are not fragile. And your father, rest his soul, the finest man I ever knew, spoke a truth that was clean as an island. They gave him every chance to repeat the party line, but he shattered their windows with his silence. So they took him out back in the rain, and they made him an example. You are not fragile. You are not fragile. You are not fragile. Now they're rounding up the boys in the nation off to war, and they left behind the two-faced and the useless. On the first of every month, the neighbors gather on our lawn, and we dance for their mercy like we're minstrels. They dug up the headstones last night and broke them into gravel. You are not fragile. 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 Thank you. That one goes out to Chris York in Iowa City, Iowa. Cindy, do you have headphones on? Yes, I can't hear you, but I'm going to add you to the stream. I'm hoping that you have headphones on. You ready? How you
I
doing?
don't have headphones, but I muted the stream.
There, now you're
Oh
thinking.
wait, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me
Okay,
now?
how I can hear you. Yeah.
Great. How are you?
I am so sad I missed your concert. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I had car trouble that day. I was
In,
dealing with
Au-
my car
in Austin, Texas. Yes, it's
in
all right.
Austin,
I'll be
80
back in
miles,
Austin.
80 miles away.
I'll be back. Don't worry.
Okay.
You were missed, but I'll be back.
Thank you.
So, what can I
Thanks.
play for you tonight? What would you like to hear?
Veteran fighter.
Yeah, you
My
got it.
all-time favorite.
Right
Thank
on.
you.
Well, keep on fighting through the dying car, and we'll see you
It's
next
a
time.
new car.
That's the problem. All
Uh-huh.
right. Well, good
It's
luck.
fun. Thank you
God
for
bless.
taking my thing.
Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. Thank you. Okay. Let's do it. No. People in the comments, is this a good vibe? Do you like the people come? I like the people coming on the show. Doing I like doing requests like this. But if it's too weird for you guys, we don't have to do it. But I like doing it. Okay. You see the moon in the mirror tonight as you pull it on the 35 south. You got a lot upon your mind tonight, and so you took a ride to figure it out. The years went by like strangers that you might recognize if they didn't walk away into the wedding night. Don't back down yet, it'll get brighter. Stand your ground like a veteran fighter. Grip that wheel just a little bit tighter now. Don't back down yet, it'll get brighter. Stand your ground like a veteran fighter. Grip that wheel just a little bit tighter now. You see your baby in the stars tonight as you pull it on the 35 south. You know she wonders where you are tonight and whether you could ever turn it around. Been a while since you could hold her hand. She's so kind, she smiles and says she understands. Don't back down yet, it'll get brighter. Stand your ground like a veteran fighter. Grip that wheel just a little bit tighter now. Don't back down yet, it'll get brighter. Stand your ground like a veteran fighter. Grip that wheel just a little bit tighter now. Don't back down yet, it'll get brighter. Stand your ground like a veteran fighter. Grip that wheel just a little bit tighter now. Don't back down yet, it'll get brighter. Stand your ground like a veteran fighter. Grip that wheel just a little bit tighter now. Thank you very much. That one was for Cindy. Right on. That was for Cindy and her new fucked up car. Her new car that for some reason, man, and good luck getting a car fixed these days, man. It always takes about four months because of the chips. Okay, here we go. Welcome to the show, Michelle. Michelle, how you doing?
Hey,
Where are you calling in from?
Portland, Maine.
Portland, Maine. Never
Nice
been.
cold. Oh, it's so beautiful. You're really
Even
missing out.
even this time of year with the death grip of winter coming in for you.
The sun shines, it's beautiful. The lakes and the ponds are crisp and crystal. The air feels good. It
Man,
ignites your spirit. It's a great place.
man, do you work for the tourism bureau there in
No,
Portland?
it's a great town.
Right on.
It's almost
Are,
getting too busy, but
are you born and raised there, or did you move there?
no, I moved here 20 years ago.
Okay, well, 20 years.
Raised my kids
That's
here.
home. Yeah,
So,
that's
yeah,
home. Right on.
I lived in Portland, Oregon for 10 years before this and grew up in New York City.
Oh wow. So you traded one Portland for another. Fair enough.
Two boys, one in each Portland, born in each one.
Dang, man.
Yeah.
You couldn't convince them to come a little closer to one another? Because
Well,
it's not how it works.
they made
Uh,
for a good road trip when they were 14 and 16.
fair enough. Fair enough. Well, what can I play for you tonight? What would you like to hear?
Um, I would love him 76. It's just,
I would love to play that for you. Maybe I played it though. I did play it already, so maybe you hadn't joined the
oh, I
stream
probably
already.
joined it right afterward.
But I will. I'll play another hymn for you. How does that work? Is that all right?
Or Nation of Heat or him 101,
Great.
anything really. It's all good
Absolutely.
by me. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Come to
Thank.
Portland, Maine, so I can see you.
Where's the place to play in Portland, Maine?
Portland House of Music would be a great venue.
Okay, it sounds like a folky type venue.
It's both. I've
Both.
seen
Okay.
everyone from Shamika Copeland to big
Okay.
folk bands.
Right on.
I've seen folk singers too, or the Word Barn in New Hampshire. That's really close.
We have a date on the books for the Word Barn for next year. We haven't announced it yet, but I'm going to be at so that's pretty close to you?
It's pretty close. 45
Okay.
minutes.
All right. I'm going to be at the Word Barn, I think, in August of next year.
Yeah.
So we'll see you there, I hope.
All right, and dip into Maine for some great kayaking. And
All right. I don't do any. I only play music, watch my children, and drink alcohol. I have no other hobbies whatsoever.
Oh,
But
we have great alcohol here.
Okay.
So many microbreweries.
fair enough. Fair enough.
All right, peace.
Nice to meet you. And I'm going to play you a hymn. I would play you hymn 101, but as you can hear, my voice is a little toast. So I'm going to do a hymn that's a little easier on the voice. Whoops, wrong one. I am the day, I am the dawn, I am the darkness coming on. I'm once, I am twice, I am the whole, I'm just a slice. Some call me gone, some call me here, none are wrong, none are near. I am right now, I am back then, I will return, don't ask me when. I am the disappointed kiss, I am the unexpected harvest. I am the old Kentucky home, I am the son who runs the farthest. I have done wrong, I will do wrong, there's nothing wrong with doing wrong. I am faith, I am belief, except for when I'm I am the teeth of champions. I am rust and water rat. And I'm sleep, I'm breathing, I'm the missing of the passing seasons. I am the brush, I am the stroke, some sickness come to the best of folks. I am renewed, I am just made, I am unchanging. I'm a pasture fenced about the edge. I am Dakota thunder raging. And by my shoes and by my feet and by my soul and wonder, I am the tracks we've laid above. I am the tunnel running under. Thank you. That was from Michelle from Portland. I like this, guys. Hey, yeah, Emily came to our show. It was great to see you, Emily, in the Twin Cities. And Emily also grabbed a Sunday Song patch. We had plenty of people grabbing Sunday Songs patches. We had Dallas came down from the peg right when I was getting ready to do. Wait. Oh, no, I didn't mean to click on that one. I meant to click on this. Yeah, Dallas came down from just as I was getting ready to do an encore in the Twin Cities. Someone yelled from the back of the place. He said, "We're here from the peg. We're here from the peg." It was Dallas and Company, so that was great. All right, well, I got time for at least one more of these. Let's welcome on to the stream Sunday Songs regular, Brian. Brian Sauer, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good, Joe. How are you?
I'm excellent. Where are you calling in from?
Bellevue, Kentucky, which is right across the river, the Ohio River from Cincinnati.
Oh, okay, so near like Newport and
Yep.
stuff like that.
Right next to Newport, yeah.
If I lived where you lived, I would always eat at that super legit beer garden that they have there. Do you know what the Hofbrau
The Hoffer House.
Do you eat there a lot?
Yeah, I like going down there to drink beer because they got them in the liters, but
Yes.
I don't eat there too often. And it's nice because it's outdoors and it's close to downtown and everything, but yeah.
Do you have your own stein in one of those little lockups?
I don't, but my brother does. And it took him, there's like a waiting list, and it took him years to get on it. And so, like, when I go there, I point out his mug so I can get credit. It's very sad.
That's. I don't know if you're getting credit or you're just identifying yourself as a problem drinker.
Yeah, well,
So
I come from a long lineage of problems. See, you know.
No, that's a really cool. The place that we're talking about, everyone watching, is this place called Hofbrau House, and it's really weird. There's like one in Newport, Kentucky, right there, and then there's like two more. One in like Munich, and one in another place that sounds like it should have a Hofbrau House, but there's one randomly in Newport, and it's really good.
And it was the first one in America for some reason. I don't know.
Are
It's
there
also
even any
yeah.
other ones? I don't
There's
think
a
there
few.
are.
I think a few more have opened since
Okay.
then. But it's also the only place that has a stage that regular features accordion players. So you were asking for different venues around the U.S. So if you're out there and you're an accordion player, the Hoffer House is the place to go.
That's the vibe. Yeah. Really opened up a market for the polka players. I think this is going to end up being our last request of the night. So what can I end? This is big pressure on you here, Brian, to end out our year of Sunday songs. What song should we close out?
Oh
Sunday
man,
songs
well,
with?
my request was going to be a pair of shadows. But
That's
if
a
you
good
want,
one.
because if you want to end on a more ender type song, I totally understand. I just
No.
want to get on here and mostly say thanks for the podcast. I love listening to it, and
sure.
me and my wife love watching this too. So thanks for all you do, Joe.
My pleasure, man. Thanks for supporting, and I'll see you for a Stein for a stein of your brother's beer
Yeah.
at the Hofbrau House sometime, man. Take it
Right
easy,
on.
brother. Yeah. Okay. Well, I would say that this has been a success, and I think we'll carry it on. I look forward to seeing you guys in the new year. I will not be playing the Sunday songs on New Year's Day. We're just gonna take that off, and I'm gonna catch up with you guys again the first Sunday of February, 2023. Thank you for continuing to come out to Sunday songs, you guys. I didn't know when we switched it to monthly whether that would just be it for the show or not, but you guys keep on showing up and hanging out, and as long as you keep on showing up, I'll keep on showing up. I'll be here for sure. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season, wonderful Advent and Hanukkah and Christmas and whatever you celebrate. And I look forward to seeing you in the new year. I'll leave you with this one per Brian's request. If they're going to make a shadow out of me, well, I guess I gotta do it one key lower, you guys. I'm sorry, my voice is toast today. It's completely toast. Pardon me. And I'm gonna be honest with you. It was not from the show I played in Chicago last night. It was not from waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning to get a 6 o'clock in the morning flight home. It was from when the Commanders tied up the score at 2020 against the Giants today. I screamed in a way that effed up my voice in a meaningful way. So let's see if I can push through it here. Thanks for coming to Sunday Songs. I'll see you next year. If they're going to make a shadow out of me, well, I guess I'll be the shadow of that post oak tree in the forest by your house where we used to meet. If they're going to make a shadow out of me, if they're going to make a shadow out of you, well, I hope to catch the briefest glimpse as you go passing through, as the shadow of the Lincoln we drove to school. If they're going to make a shadow out of you, lines will disappear as we grow darker, darker than we planned for at the start. The light of morning will get even farther until at last you can't tell us apart. See if they're going to make a shadow out of us, casting downward to the valley from an Appalachian bluff. I was born, then I loved you, I guess that was enough. If they're going to make a shadow out of us, if they're going to make a shadow out of us. Thanks for coming to Sunday Songs tonight and all year. Thanks for your support here. Thanks for your support coming out to shows. Thanks for your support buying records. Thanks for supporting Nation of Heat Revisited this year. Thank you for everything. It goes more appreciated than you can ever know. So thank you so much. Have a great end of the year, and I'll see you in the new year. Peace.